City Council also approved a plan tonight to look for buyers for city-owned land near the Sioux Gateway Airport. The City Council voted to start looking for potential buyers for nearly 22 acres of land near Sioux Gateway. It sits at the northeast and southeast corners of Aviation Boulevard and is home to about 24 homes and a World War II-era church. A land use study, which was done back in 2017 by Sioux Gateway, recommended that if the airport decided to eliminate their housing program, the next best uses of the land could be convenience stores, hotels, a truck stop, or a manufacturing space.
We've been in the housing business since we took the airport over back in probably the 60s, I would guess, and it's never something that we do very well. That's about the last of the housing that the city actually owns. So that it's always been a long-term plan that as the airport grew, the housing would be off the airport when it's all done.
The total price tag for that land is $2.2 million. Once the land is purchased, the city plans to move that church.